Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
All right, we've returned to the Tower of Power. We're going to sleep in the tent one more time, and then we're going to go give this crowd the business, son. Give them the bee's knees, son. What for? Cauliflower ears all around, son. All right, I think our loins have achieved maximum girded status for the time being. Loins can always be slightly more girded, but I don't think we need to reach that level just yet. Sandy, Cindy, and Mindy, the Megas sisters. I see. Apparently they're going to keep Crystal for themselves. Alright, so here's the gimmick of this battle. The tall, lanky one casts Reflect on the one in the middle, and then the one little one on the right reflects magic spells off of her onto our party. So, that's fun. That's fun. Maybe we can figure out a way around that. I'm just saying. Maybe somebody on our team knows Reflect too. Idiots. Also, she tried to cast Reflect on her when she was already reflected. You can't reflect the reflector. They know who to attack, son, but it's not going to avail them. Perhaps I shall bio myself. My goodness, the magical powers of my mind. Ooh, ooh. So we're trying to hit the girl in the middle. Unfortunately, when you reflect a spell off of yourself, you can't direct who it goes at. So that's part of the reflector's curse. The hip reflected creed, they call it. Yang don't care about getting hit with a blizzard. He goes out in the dead of winter with no shirt on. He's down there in Antarctica wrestling penguins like it ain't nothing. Oh no, his reflect wore off. I had no idea the tragedy that took place. All right, we're going to bring that boy back to life and wake him up inside. Yep. And then you're going to give that boy a high potion and a high C and an icy and a pickle popsicle. Boys, Tella gets it all. The reason we're focusing on the middle girl is I believe she resurrects the other two if you kill them first. I realize he needs to suck some MP out of that lady. Miss me with that shit. I got HP for days. I'm a paladin. You better believe I'm a paladin, son. Have I got to do that whole routine again? Tell him, my God, how long does it take to cast Osmos? God bless him, son. He's trying. He's like, I'm a bit wore out, you see. I didn't even try to like use any of my cool items on them. Is it worth it? No, it's not. I guess we could give Cecil another potion if he needs it. Or I guess you could drink one yourself since lightning struck you while you were trying to figure out what to do. Get focused. You know, what we should have done to start with is he should have hasted himself and not wasted himself. How many Barrancuses wines do we have? Only 2. They're too good to use. We'll just have to wait for Tella's next turn, and he can make Cecil good and angry. Lizara. Yep. He's got that fire shield. I believe that's what allowed it. Oh no! What happened to your sister? What happened to your sister? I said I was going to berserk Cecil, and that's what I'm going to do. Oh no, I'm rather confused. Could you point me at some assholes to kill with my magic? I seem to be quite confused. Okay, yeah, you're doing a lot, buddy. He's trying to take over for reflect duties. God bless him, son. We could also hit him upside the head to, like, wake him up, but I'm fairly certain Yang or Cecil would kill him. So maybe we'll let Sid do it. Sid seems like the type that would hit you upside the head with a mallet to snap you out of something. Sid, you might want to pull your punches. You're wasting all your mana. Yeah, you cured her all right. Unfortunately, being a hateful bitch isn't a debuff. It's a lifestyle choice. Okay. And we won. I hope y'all never come back as a weird summon in Final Fantasy X that's bug themed for some reason. You're like, I can never tell if Uncle Tenfey's crazy or if the things he says have a basis in reality. Unless you've played Final Fantasy X and then you're like, yeah, goddamn fuck bug ladies. Piss me off. Aren't they like an Eidolon that you can't control? You give like suggestions to them? Or am I thinking of Yojimbo? I can't remember, are they called Eidolons in that game, or are they just called summons? Every Final Fantasy game's got called damn summon monster something different. Okay, you crowd are real fucking threatening. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna win this fight. Yang will eventually get tired of you punching him, like Homer when he became a boxer. Get slapped. One Osmos. That horse boy. We know you can do it. Study that horse boy. Find the best spot to suck the man out of him. One fucking mana. Ain't I lucky? Ain't I the bestest boy? Okay. We're having fun, and I'll admit we're sharing laughs, but I believe there's some serious business we need to attend to up here. I mean, it's hard to decide what we need to do first. Kick Golbez in the tank, kick Kane in the tank, or hug our hot white mage girlfriend, son. They're all equally viable. Tella, you look like you're real tired and wore out from these perilous fights, so I don't want you to be weighed down by all these good items you're carrying. So let's see. What do we have that does not spark joy? These 5 holy arrows, dead to me. It's all so precious. The precious. We can buy more of them at Mysidia. Plumed hats. No, thank you. Okay, that'll leave just enough room to strip Tella asshole naked. Just till he gets his composure, you see. Just until he gets his humors in balance. There we go, boys. Now you're not weighed down by the responsibility of having a bunch of good items on you. Oh no, Golbez betrayed us. Who could have ever predicted it? Oh God, that made Tella madder than anything else. He's like, nobody welches on a deal in front of Tella. Boys, where you get all this MV from all of a sudden? You drink one of my ethers? He's giving Golbez the business, but Golbez don't seem to care much. Also, your battle sprite does not match your map sprite. I can tell you that right now. I know we get a little bit bigger, but you took it to an extreme. Hot damn, boys. Maybe they're on to something with that ultimate black magic nonsense. That meteor spells some hot fire. Like how Kane went over in the corner and got the vapors and fainted. I know this is like a really serious dramatic moment and I'm not trying to undermine it, but the little Kane sprite going oh and fainting at the sight of Meteo being cast was just too good. So we beat Golbez in the battle, but he didn't actually kill him. Kane's a bit indisposed, son. You're gonna have to fan him and get him a sweet tea. He got hit so hard with Meteo that Kane stopped being an asshole, or excuse me, being mind controlled, as he likes to excuse it. Apparently Cecil couldn't just run up there and grab a hold of him. Oh no. For some mysterious reason, Golbez has chosen not to kill Cecil, the player character. Maybe he was like real tired, real tuckered out. It was like when Vegeta took that nap before he went to using the Namekian Dragon Ball, son. Oh, I guess also the Meteo. It put a stitch in his side, gave him a Charlie horse. Boys, Tella understood the hate in his heart. You'd have made a good Dark Knight, son. Imagine the darkness wave he could have expelled when he was yelling at that spoony bard earlier. Hey, Kane, you feeling all right, buddy? You sleeping off? You still want to tussle? I know Cecil's already forgiven him. He's like, it's all right, Kane. We're good friends. It's like that time I beat you in Smash Brothers and you blocked me on MSN Instant Messenger, but I still forgive you. I still made a separate account to ghost follow you. Oh, yeah. Not for nothing, Kane, but my hot white mage girlfriend, you seem to know where she is. I love that they had her strapped to this elaborate guillotine machine that, like, was it on a timer? Proximity? Did the jigsaw killer fucking build this shit? I like, it's another touchy moment, and I really like this music and everything, but I love that they have a sprite for Cecil and Rosa making out, and also a sprite for Kane to shamefully turn away from it. Sid and Yang don't give a shit, son. They're grizzled old men. They've both been married. Kane's like, he had mind control over me, but also I secretly liked being a huge asshole to Cecil. You know what the equivalent of this is? And it undermines the whole love story aspect of Final Fantasy IV. Cecil is Bobby Heel, and Rosa is Con from next door. Con Jr., of course, Connie. And Kane is Joseph Gribble. There you go, boys. Put her to bed. Final Fantasy IV has been solved. When Tim Rogers does his like 19-hour action button review of Final Fantasy IV, he'll come to the same conclusion. I guarantee it. Sid's like, my God, can we get out of here? Yang's just been too, it's been too cringy for him to even talk. He doesn't even want to be remembered as being part of this moment. Hot damn, boys. Cecil's like, my two best friends, one of which I make out with, have joined my party. And Sid and Yang look at each other and they're like, I wonder which one he means. Not Barbaricia, the Fiend of Wind. She's a character that we all the time have known about. I mean, the Cindy, Mindy, and the Blendy or whatever mentioned her, but it was the first time she was ever mentioned, like 2 screens ago. Oh, she's like, now that that old piece of shit's not here to one-shot me with Meteo, I'm gonna put you in your place. Isn't that the shit they put combs in at the barber shop? That green stuff in a jar? Oh, hey, it's some lady. Boys, we might as well jump. I forgot how much I missed having that option. All right, what's the order we're going to do this in? You are going to throw a silk web at her. Ray is going to show up, apparently. You are going to use a gold needle on our new best... No, Kane, you can't jump into heaven. I can't heal you in heaven. All right, it's fine. The silk web didn't work because she's a tornado. Look, jump being dissipated. The tornado. I like that they immediately have you fight a gimmick boss that you need a dragoon to jump against to make you be like, see, Kane's not that bad. Aren't you glad he's back in your party? Oh boy. Oh boy, it's Kanan time. Well, I went all the trouble of healing him and you just killed him. Bastard. You're getting jumped. Why don't you... Do you have haste yet? You don't. We've already slowed her. I want to berserk Cecil, but if he attacks her while she's in whirlwind form, it won't be very helpful. She could blink herself. And you can give that boy a high potion, and maybe he can take one on the jaw for a change. Oh no, you became a tornado. I need Kane to hit her first before Cecil goes. He did it! That's fucking teamwork, boys! That's fucking teamwork! Hot damn! Boys, it's hard for me to stay mad at the dragoon. It's one of my greatest weaknesses. Alright, focus her up and deeps her down. Jump. Or get ready to jump, I should say. Look at them fat punches. Doing some big crunches. Here's an interesting thing. Watch Kira here and see who it doesn't target. So even though he's there in the party now, the fact that Kane was in the air, I think we'll have enough time for you to jump and hit her before Fang gets his turn. Van Halen, give me strength. Oh, you can make him weak, but he'll be in heaven. You'll never get a chance to hit him. Ray don't give a shit. Not everybody loves Ray, despite what they might tell you. She has a Suna, does she not? Yeah. Ooh. Here we come. Take the knee. Throw a high potion on that boy. He's fighting for his life, son. I honestly don't know if Kane being in the back row affects his jump damage or not, like it did in Final Fantasy III. I should have consulted the ancient text beforehand. Let's see. Do we care about... Oh, we need to get our boy here some HP. I guess you could throw Kane a potion too. God bless him. Focus. Every time I heal Sid. I just realized Sid's got over 1,000 HP. I didn't even know. You did all that and you're turning into stone. What a bitch. Okay. Cure that boy. He punched her through the tornado. Kane's like, fine, I didn't want to jump and knock her out of the tornado state anyway. Idiot. God, Cecil, where'd you find this guy? At the no shirt store? The bald head store called They're Running Out of You. Boys, it's good times now that Kane's back in the party, son. I'm almost tempted to fill in the Dragoon scorecard again, but once again, we got the rest of the game now. They got Kane's little betrayal arc out of the way, and now he'll be in the party the rest of the game, son. Nothing but good times. Oh yeah, and then we killed the Fiend to win. I'd rather have T and Matt over you. I'd take that 5-headed dragon woman over you. Any day of the week, son. I like Kane's reaction of damn it. He's like, I told Golbez 100 fucking times that this place didn't pass inspection, son. That OSHA was going to come down on us, and now we're paying for it. Hold on to me. Sure thing, sweet cheeks. Rose is casting teleport, and she's like, who's grabbing a hold of my ass? Well, she warped us straight back. Wait a minute. Rosa, why do you have a warp spell that connects directly to Cecil's bedroom? You better hope Frau Farbissna doesn't find out about that. Or that C-3PO equivalent robot from Spaceballs that's always cock-blocking the princess. Unfortunately, she will never get to use this ability again. Oh. I guess Kane can tell us about the crystals. Yeah, what were you all up to while you were being assholes? While you were mind controlled? The dark crystals. He's been waiting all fucking day to drop that bomb, boys. That's right, we gotta deal with the dark crystals again. Remember that time the light overflowed? Yes, Uncle Tenfey and the Dark Warriors had to fight it, my god. We've all played Final Fantasy III. For every light, there is a shadow, boys. Dark Knight, Cecil, would have loved that line. Okay, so apparently there's an underworld, son, starring, I couldn't tell you the name of the lady in Underworld. I just call her the Underworld lady. I think that's her name. To the moon. Oh god, he's going to go recover Alice after Ralph Bam Zoom knocked her there, son. The magma key. I like how whenever we recruit one of our former allies who had temporarily turned against us, they just happen to have a convenient key that we needed. Son, it's the best. That's Final Fantasy IV, baby. I assume you're reading these boxes as I scroll. You're like, I would never, Uncle Tenfey. My understanding of Final Fantasy story begins and ends with the nonsense you spew. He has remote control over that airship. Once again, what is the technological level of this place? I guess it's a fantasy setting. I think it's lazy writing, but don't tell Sakaguchi I said that voice. Cecil's sad that Golbez didn't kill him. Or at least didn't try. He's offended that he didn't try. And then we all slept in my bed in a big pile. All right, we're healed up. Let's change the formation yet again. Do we need Kane in front row? If he's just going to be jumping, leave him in the back row. Or maybe should I look that up right now? I feel like that would be real tedious for you kids for me to stop and look that shit up right now. Regardless, I bet Rosa needs better gear. She's probably just wearing prison tatters. Look, we had this neat sage robe and this gold hairpin that we found just for you. Oh, I stored the gold hairpin because Tella couldn't wear it, so we need to go see the fat chocobo. I'm so happy this rune ring randomly dropped. That's a hard sentence to say. The rune ring randomly relinquished itself. Guess we can give you a great bow. And I guess we could give you some thunder arrows, because it's fun to say. There we go, boys. What is Kane equipped with nowadays? Mithril. Boys, he upgraded. I don't think we have anything that would improve his equipment at the moment. Yeah, I think he's good. What level are you these? 27? You just had to fuck show off, didn't you? Okay. Or is everybody back in Baron Castle now? And can we all hang out and chat it up? Good friends, good friends. Golbez's soldiers weren't human. Well, what were y'all doing the whole time? Will guard here. Thanks, buddy. You're the true heroes. Oh, these are Kane's like Dragoon apprentices. You're ashamed. Yeah. If Kane could teach you all anything, it's how to feel fucking shame. My God. Did I mention Kane's my friend? Oh boy. Oh boy. I've got the most stories to tell about when we were out on the road. Hey, Kane. Did I tell you about how we found Rosa like lying in a bed and she was feverish and all she could do was call out my name? It's very hot. You could try to use a gold needle on them, but they won't have none of it. So that's neat. I mean, they're not dead, technically. We're not allowed to really feel bad. Oh yeah, we have no king now. You'll make sure that never happens again. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you two are just on top of it. My God. I miss when this place was full of monsters and assholes. So now that's a pen and paper role-playing series. Are the mages back down here chatting it up? Pig. Prepare to say oink. Excuse me. That's the mini spell. Now I'm just a little feller, son. Find me the nearest squirrel to compare my size to. Preferably either Barry from Conker's Bad Fur Day, or I'll also accept the sad squirrel girl from Sword in the Stone. Hazel is the fan name given to her, boys. Heartbreaking. You'll get it someday. Asshole. You cried a real fucking useful, you know that. You couldn't spot the fake king because you got a big floppy hat on your head. So Medio was real. You weren't there. What was Sid down here bragging about it? That time he watched that old man obliterate somebody and then immediately fall over stone cold dead. Like that man Xena Onatop killed in GoldenEye. A fiend took the king's place. You'll protect it with white magic. You're going to cast protect on the whole city. That's kind of a thing they do in Final Fantasy IX, although it's using Alexander. I don't think we'll see Alexander till Final Fantasy VI, boys. Get hype. Oh, remember that asshole that used to stand here and tell me I weren't allowed to have the items? Well, guess who's in hell? Boys. Stopping the heroes, what he's doing. Ooh, that was either and either, or I have it on good authority. Either and ain't. I guess that's all the treasures, unless we run through. That's what I get for not having the ancient text next to me. Damn it. I thought for sure there was another path down here. Whatever. It's technically a Final Fantasy VIII reference. Okay. Enough of this nonsense. You crowd ain't here to hear me reference other Final Fantasy games. Oh, yeah, that's right. There are bosses here with me. Speaking of which, we could once again walk around as Kane. I've always wondered what it felt like to be a huge asshole. Now I can experience it. Thanks, Overworld Kane Sprite. An elixir. Neat. What's down this mysterious spooky tunnel in the basement? A secret underground throne room. It's like Arnold's grandpa and Hey Arnold had that secret bathroom in the basement that none of the tenants knew about. Well, apparently the ghost of the real king is down here. He told us to visit the Fey March. Is it a Tenfey March? Dude, oh, I forgot to get that one treasure chest. Sakaguchi gets you good. You've got to come up the steps and grab it. More berserker wine. So much good shit up here in the tower. Now that we're allowed to have it. Hi, potion. Boys, there's the most good shit up here. How come y'all wouldn't let me access this at the beginning? Oh, that's right, because y'all were mad at me at the beginning of the game. I forgot. I forgot y'all used to be a bunch of assholes until we killed you. That straightened you up. Alright, we're almost done looting this place. Then we'll sack it. Guaranteed the Beavis and Butthead types are giggling to themselves right now. Yeah, you just learned about that? That guy just now, when I asked him, I was like, hey, what do you think about the king being impersonated by a monster? He's like, what? I knew I should have paid attention at the staff meetings. All right. Our airship follow us here. So what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we need to go see the fat joke. Whoop, whoop. Such a short flight. Just like Bravo Team's helicopter, even though Rebecca recently serviced it. I mean, I'm not saying it crashed because the field medic, the 18-year-old field medic serviced it, but probably didn't help. Gishel greens. Making me Gishel scream. All right, let's give you... We're just gonna store all kinds of shit, boys. All kinds of shit. I guess we want to keep a few arrows around for the lady. Oh, fun fact, Kane can use basically any weapon Cecil can use, or most of them. Like swords and daggers and axes. Oh my. I mean, I don't know why you would put a sword on a dragon. It seems kind of blasphemous when you think about it. I need to sell that armor I just stored, I realize. I don't know. I assume his jump does bonus damage if he has a spear equipped, and if he doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed. And if not, how come? Okay, what are we taking out of here that I regret giving you? We want her gold hairpin, this knight armor that we're going to sell at the store where you can buy it at. I guess we don't need these clothes or this staff or these iron ring or this wooden hammer. That ought to be good. That ought to hold us. All right, doll face, let's pretty you up with this gold hairpin. It's a dynamite white mage gal. I got me a hot white mage girlfriend back home waiting for me. See, once again, this is Cecil talking to Kane. What was it we were equipping that I forgot that we didn't unequip? Did I just make that up? Is there nothing we can put on this man that's better than this leather armor? I don't think so. And that's fine. He's fine with that. Sid makes peace with the fact that his gear is terrible. Son, he's proud of it. Okay, I believe that's all the shit we were doing here. Feels weird to come here and not get a chocobo, so let's do that. Son. Remember the beginning of the story when it was just me and Kane? Remember when I was still Emo Roberts? Alright, well, we can just kind of fly around and explore the world a bit more. We've got a full party. Son. Balanced with a dedicated healer, dedicated tank. And the rest of them are dedicated spank. Play on the term tank and spank. We could talk to Kane's wife, or Kane. We could talk to Kane's wife. And she could be like, what do you mean you were mind controlled and we're a huge asshole to your friends? Let me go down to the Cracker Barrel and buy a brand new frying pan to hit you upside the head with, and a Dutch oven. So this is an optional town where everybody's like pigs and basically all the different transformations you can get turned into. Now what do you crowd get up to? Hey, yeah. We'll show you a great dance. Come on, broskies. Kane's just thinking to himself, I miss Golbez. I got unmind controlled for this shit. Mithril. So this town's big gimmick is mithril. Things are made out of it. We just found a mithril dagger. We just found 5,000 G. My God, you crowd need to pay attention. They're like a Bean Boy from that episode of Excel Saga, where Excel tries to become a teacher at a delinquent high school. He's at the arcade and he's just like, oops, dropped 500 million yen. Good times. I haven't watched the Excel Saga anime in a long time. I need to reread the manga too, son. I owe it to Koshi Rikito, son. Human. We are human, after all. You all in here hanging out with Namingway, huh? You can't get rid of him either. No, I never want to change my name. Stupid. One of these days, Namingway, bang, zoom, right to the moon. All right, what else are we doing? Oh, I do like how there's these weird buildings. I didn't even comment on it that you like actually just walk inside of. Visit ye old item shop henceforth. Sir, I have goods and sundries to sell. Mayhaps I can interest thou in purchasing this hot fudge sundry. Ah, 'tis but good sport. 'Tis but good sport. We're selling all kinds of garbage that we'll never need again. Like this wizard hat. When am I ever going to put on a wizard's hat? Never. I don't intend to ever use these, so they're just for selling. Stranger. Yeah, and might go so far as to add. Thank you. You just sell the remedies for the ailments this town represents. I mean, it's good theming. I can't fault them for that. I always forget to sort my items. I've got to scroll way down here. We found an elixir to covet for the rest of the game. My goal this playthrough is to end it without a single elixir left in the parties or left in the inventory, son. Can we do it? I want Henry utterly defeated at the very end. All right, what kind of mithril weapons you got, Mr. Frog, that I heard? These are neat, but we've already found better. These would have been useful to get before we went into the Tower of Zot. Like, we could have had Sid swinging that mithril hammer before we even found the Gaia one. But it is what it is. Ironically, the first time you can come here is right before you've got to do the Magnus Cave, which means you wouldn't be able to use all this nice gear if you had bought it. See, I don't believe Sid can equip a shield with his current... I believe that... I forgot that you're not the second party member. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Gaia hammer is two-handed. So what can you do? He just had a generic spear when he started the game, right? Did Golbez, like, give you money to go shopping? It's so odd to think about. I guess you have a chocobo? It's actually not a chocobo, Wes. I'm so shocked. Alright, this little cave here we'll deal with later. Once again. There's our hovercraft. just hanging out, doing hovercraft. I could take Kane back to the city. Yeah. We can relive the good times, boys. Now remember, there's an island down here with a little town on it. And technically this is actually the way forward. But let's go over here first. See what's going on in this cool castle. This cool kooky castle, man. Far out, man. This place is dynamite. Let's get the ancient text up here real quick, just to make sure that we're not doing anything we shouldn't ought to not be doing. It's real sad because the Empire, I'm so used to that being the enemy in these Final Fantasy games that I just said the Empire. But Golbez's forces have already come here and like sacked the place, even though it's not currently plot related. I do like the fact that they let you come here. That's kind of a nice, neat twist. Secrets in the walls, secrets in the walls. Gonna get it all with the secrets in the walls. I sang the secrets in the walls song, and yet there weren't any. I mean, there are, but we have to approach them from above. Ah, Bacchus' wine. Those are useful, although they can only be used on the person who selects them. It's not like you could use them on someone else. $10,000 and some silence and arrows. In case we go up against any uppity mages. Boom. They're also much more powerful. Just remember that inventory is limited. All right, the ancient text. Feed me your lies. Actually, there's a secret hole right here to go down. Yeah. Bomb Core. I'm a big fan of Bomb Core music, son. How would you describe Bomb Core? I found out that people like to do the thing that I've always liked to do as soon as I discovered Audacity and how to change the speed of music. If you take songs you like and like slightly increase the speed a little bit, son, it can breathe new life in them, make them sound real cool. Well, apparently the kids do that and they call it Nightcore. I just thought I was being a weirdo listening to my music. Audacity's the #1 program I listen to music in. Is that relevant to Final Fantasy IV? It's not. But I figured you could use just a little bit of parasocial nonsense right in the middle. There were monsters in this box. Hey guys, you're getting jumped in. Let's use some of this stuff we keep around all the time that's real good, that we like having in our inventory. I'm assuming you're weak to fire. Yeah, and holy. The double whammy, boys. I was gonna say, I'm sure we've got some bomb fragments laying around. Yeah, they ain't a fan of that paladin sword, I can tell you that right now. And he's got like the fire claw and the hell claw, right? Or does the hell claw do fire damage? Oh no, our prayers were unanswered. Garth Brooks, give us the strength to persevere. We won. I like to think Kane's up there in heaven right now, dancing on a cloud. So now Cecil has a Senna. And that's a good thing. The sleep sword. So there's you another gimmick weapon that's got shitty stats. But it can sometimes put enemies to sleep. Now remember in Final Fantasy II, oh, that's actually got higher attack power, but I bet the accuracy's much lower, right? Right, let's see, he goes from 52, 42. A hit percent 99. Hit percent 83. Let's try it out for a while, just for fun. Just for fun, Brand Paladinin. Does the head of Paladin School, are they referred to as the Prince of Paladin? Am I the first person to make that joke? Oh, dear God, let it be true. Just because it makes it so much more tragic. Okay, what is it you want me to do in this fucking place to impress you, crowd, and get these treasure chests? Ooh. I opened a door, making me the victor. I fought monsters in a vines, making me the victor. Magazine. Interesting. Alright, ancient text, don't let me down. Trying to look cool for the kids. Oh, we gotta fall down this hole. A gold. So that's an even better version of the bronze hourglass we've been using. Son. Alright, you want me to step through here. And that takes us to the basement. Oh God, Danny Elfman, don't look. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. I didn't realize I was gonna piss you off. We already know what those were. I don't even need to say it, boys. I don't even need to say it. Monsters! It's Danny Elfman's revenge. Ain't you, Crowdflats? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bronze you, crowd, down. Is that what we want to do? Silk web them up. Now we'll bronze them down. Bronze them down now. Bronze them down. Keep on bronzing. You're gonna focus one. You're gonna jump, of course. Hey, be Pison Claws, son. Cecil's love has become quite truck-like now that he's a berserker. Once again, baby Poison. Should we cast Protect? I think we should. It'd be a cool spell to cast. Kane doesn't deserve protection, so he jumped away. He doesn't believe in it. Fell asleep? Oh no, you immediately woke him up by killing him. I'd say we handled this fight fairly well. Those ogres really are mad, son. They're gonna send us the worst Xbox Live message. Silver Apple increases a character's max HP, I believe. Tempted to just give it to Rosa, but items that permanently increase a stat are just so covetable. Lustful Lally Ho. Okay. We'll come back to that later. So this takes us back out to the overworld. You have to like leave the whole damn castle if you go to the basement, so Danny Elfman won't let you back in. He won't even let you get on that train to hell that makes the one stop in Miami Beach. Hold on, I missed an item over here. I know I did. I know I did. Because I'm a fool. I'm the biggest fool of all. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm an item getter. Jerry, I need them Corel whiskers. Jerry. Oh, we went back upstairs by accident. Okay. Ancient text, you got anything to say about this little region I should know about? This box? Oh, ancient text. Delightfully devilish ancient text. Then there's this floor. Can't do nothing on this floor, boys. Can't do nothing. The throne. You can't turn around and like be sitting in the throne because you have to press down and it makes him move. Just secret stairs out here in the darkness. Alarm clock. Does it just cure sleep? Yeah. It's just an item that cures sleep. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I guess that elixir should be up there near the healing items so that I know to properly use it when it needs to be used. The time and the place of the elixir will be revealed to me. That elixir will come like a thief in the night, son. No man knows the time of the elixir's arrival. We got a solid mess of alarm clocks and a cottage. Hot damn. Alright, that might be all the loot that we can plunder out of here. I mean, supplies we could scavenge as the heroes that we are. So let's keep on keeping on, baby. I think it's finally time to head in this town and see what they're up to. Agart. Fun name. We can't live without the sun, but our ancestors were a bit different. Oh, were they like mole people? Is this a village of mole people descendants? The Astro Tower. Once Corio starts studying, he often forgets to eat. Well, I'm glad I know him on a first name basis with him, apparently. The only place with a telescope, the Red Moon. Is the lunar cry about to happen, son? Is sorceress Adele going to return from space where Laguna sent her? I need you to remember all these things someday in the future, son. There'll be spoilers. I'm Professor Corio. I researched the 2 moons. Okay, so there's a regular moon and then there's the red moon. Okay, I see 1 moon. Are you sure there were 2 moons, or are you just drunk? Like your bed's right here. He just wakes up immediately, doesn't even piss. He just gets on that stool and starts looking at the moon, son. A lot of world building going on in this place, I'm noticing. That's fun. A lot of fun world building. The ancient well is enshrined here. They say its depth is unfathomable. My God. The Navidson record is going to have an addendum that's like, yeah, when we threw that quarter down there and it took 2 weeks to hit the floor, it was like Final Fantasy IV. Your dwarven heritage is why you're so short. You and Edward Elric. Got similar excuses, do you? Maybe they walked. All right. Do you all sell super high-tech weapons? No, they just sell starting game shit. Although we could get some more holy arrows for fun. Could get a boomerang. Can't nobody use a boomerang. Yeah, this is like the lowest level armor. I wonder what the point of that is. I guess they ran out of ideas for new equipment. Your grandpa's real strong, is he? Namingway, what are you doing in this unmarked shed? God almighty, you can't get away from that guy. Boys, all the hate in my heart burned. I'm trying to talk to you, the worst. Legend says there are 2 sides to every coin. This world is no exception. Is that like a metaphor for the dark world? I've played Link to the Past. I know what the dark world is. What aminal will each of the characters turn into when they go into the dark world, son? I'll leave that up to you. Supposedly their ancestors came from the other world. Their world has a sun which they call Magma. Well, that's a really cool name for the sun. We just call our sun Soul. Like our sun's a damn Guilty Gear character. The Northern Mountains. Aside from the occasional quake, Agart's quite peaceful. I see. Price you got to pay, I guess. Okay, we're gonna stock up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Grab some of these for fun. Oh, I can't because my inventory is full because I bought a bunch of potions. And we were like, we need to put all these potions in a separate slot. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. How many am I at? Oh, well, say I got Lucky Seven's Fever. So I need to buy 2 stacks of 10 and 2 stacks of 1. This is world-class, Sakaguchi. World-class. Give me a pack of tents. Gishel greens. Other than that, we're probably good. Would like some more high potions. I don't remember which town sold them, but we might come across a town somewhat soon that also sells them, so maybe we'll be all right. Maybe we'll manage. Oh, this bomb core. Oh, it allows you to self-destruct. Don't tell Hero Yui you've got that thing, son. He'll immediately smash it open. Darkness and light coming affair. Ancestors. Oh, I get it. That's cute. That's like some Rugrats cuteness. God, remember in a previous recording session when I went on this long rant about that Halloween episode of Rugrats where the grown-ups have the costume party? What a mess. I can't believe you all watch this stuff. I hear our ancestors came from the mountain to the north. You need to fly. Do you not know what an airship is, or you crowd that backwards? It's an old saying, only when the sunstone is returned to the path will the homeland emerge. I phased through a bed. Kane, are you a ghost? You have to tell me. I'm so scared of ghosts. Why do you think I dated a white mage? She can expel them. Want to see an unusual dance? I'm told it comes from another world. Hell yeah, an isekai dance. That's real interesting. Like that Rocko's Modern Life. Remember there were like these couple of episodes. I can't believe I'm going on another Nicktoons rant. There were these couple of episodes of Rocko's Modern Life that took place on his dog Spunky. And it was like a bloated tick and a ringworm. And there was one where they went out west because Spunky got real fat, and so there were new lands for them to explore. And there was like this gang of rustlers that did a terrible dance. And when they called it interesting, they were like, that's a backhanded compliment. It's how I learned what a backhanded compliment is. Hey, Kane, you know that super cool important key you got? Let's like throw it down this hole. Okay, Cecil. You're the hero. Neat. Okay. Yeah, the ancient well, we all get it. I think we need to go to bed. Oh boy, we get to stay up and tell more stories, son. And talk about girls. So, Kane, any girls you fancy? Yeah, Cecil. There's this one girl I like. Oh yeah, what's she like? Oh, she's super pretty, Cecil, and super elegant. She's real good at magic and shooting a bow and arrow. Wow, she sounds hot. Yeah, the only problem is she's dating this asshole. Just complete pants on head. Nothing you could do with him, son. Hopeless. Hopeless. Wow, that's tough. You want me to help you beat him up? You know what, Cecil? I might take you up on that one day, but not right now. All right, we got to fly down this hole in the earth to the underworld. I'm not controlling this part, by the way. Boys, we got caught up in the middle of the most nonsense all of a sudden. Well, here we are in the underworld. So the seas down here are magma. That's their sun. I guess that's where all the light and heat down here comes from. That's real interesting. I guess we could get a somewhat bigger look with our sight spell. You'll notice us coming down here and immediately getting caught up in a war and having our ship shot down by cannons is very similar to in Final Fantasy III when we flew over the big kingdom and our airship got blown up and then we became dragoons. Son, it's like pottery, it rhymes. So yeah, this is an entire new world to explore. It's not like as big as the overworld, but it's still interesting. Can we go inside the airship and see a secret scene with Setzer that I didn't know about until like 10 years after I played Final Fantasy VI? Kind of want to get into one fight down here so you can see what the flora and fauna is like before we go inside this castle. Hey, they've got like goblins down here too. The Goblin Slayer would be fucking tickled, boys. He wouldn't give a shit about that big turtle. He's like, there's some sort of like armored goblin that crawls about the ground. And that priestess would be like, Goblin Slayer, son, I think that's a turtle. And his response, Soka? This has been Goblin Slayer Theater. All right, we got that out of our fucking system. Let's go inside of here. See what these assholes get up to. Taking a look at our party. I'm trying to remember if any party changing shenanigans are about to take place. I don't think so. But just in case. Just in case. That's about the only thing I really care about. I guess this could be vendored. No particular reason. Hey, what? Sid, I'm feeling generous. I'll let you keep your sackcloth clothes, son. Don't say I didn't do that for you. Let's go meet the king. Hi, Luca. Are you going to build a time machine? Luca didn't actually build the epoch, now I'm thinking about it. But she did make the gate key and the telepod. Son, don't sell her short. Lally-ho. So this is the dwarf kingdom. And the dwarves in this game, they're based on, remember the Viking job class that I believe Ben of the Onion Boy temporarily was in Final Fantasy III? They're basically based on that sprite, and they love to say lally-ho. I'm pointing that out because it's kind of a thing in Final Fantasy. Lally-ho and dwarves. Authorized dwarves only, fine. I see that's where you store all your sour grapes. Let us speak to the king. They've already lost 2 of the 4 dark crystals, boys. They've already unlocked the cursed dark crystal ending of Star Fox Command. They didn't even make it to the canon G0 ending. Son, he ain't never heard of no airship. I guess they wouldn't care about that as much down here. So Sid's literally leaving to fly the busted up Enterprise back above ground and to wrap it in mithril. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to dip her in mithril plating. He's always real energetic, real Genki. Sid Ojo-san is quite Genki. Dace. I believe that's authentic Nihongo speak. He's like, I keep crystal behind my throne. It's good to be the king. Someone is eavesdropping. Yi Yang could tell. He could sense their energy. Oh no, we've been locked in here, boys. If you see Rorschach going over there to where they're making the French fries, son, everybody run. Well, apparently we have to fight a bunch of creepy dolls. That's fun. That's fun. Let's slow this crowd down. They seem to just be doing physical attacks, so let's cast Protect. That's genuine white magic. We poisoned that doll. Oh no, they became one big doll. They became one big doll. I guess I need to slow you down again. Well, slow me down. I'll be strong to the finish. I'm not in any condition in my life to do an accurate Popeye impression. Oh no, Rose is hurt. Don't worry, she's got cool white magic. I guess Cecil's just gonna keep talking like that. Why wouldn't he? His instructor at the Dark Knight school kept telling him over and over that talking like that wasn't a requirement to be a Dark Knight, but he wouldn't have none of it. But you cast Cure on her. Okay, that's fine. Rosa would just kiss you and make you all better. What if he warped us out of here? The game wouldn't know what the hell's going on. Storing power. Oh, he already added this soon to cast. I don't think that cure's slow, so I'm not worried about it. And also, we won. Once again, Golbez is just happens to be here. His Dr. Robotnik Skeletor Saturday morning cartoon villain ass is just always there when you don't want him to be. He's trying to activate the Tower of Babel to get to the moon. I'm not even going to point out the fact that he's literally explaining his evil scheme to us, the heroes, the one group of people that could ever stop him. Boys. Well, hey, ain't you big and pretty? I wish we had an old man to throw meteors at you and humble your ass. We ain't even done anything. Kane jumped, and you're like, oh wow, talking a lot of shit. Not the whole gas. The Shadow Dragon. The Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Demolish. You'll notice one of our characters wasn't there to be hit with the paralyzing fart gas, son. Well, hot damn, boys. Look who it is. Blast from the past. Remember that time you fell off a boat? Boys, she's got summons for days. Summons for days. We ain't scared of you. So that was her mist dragon. Remember the mist dragon that Cain killed at the beginning of the game belonged to her mom. So I guess she has her own mist dragon now. Also, I guess she's a grown-ass woman now. I know they've been putting stuff in the milk they give kids at school, but goddamn. The edgiest possible experience, or almost. It's through an extra 6 to increase the edge. Son, she learned Baya. She's already got the best spell in the game then. Boys, we humbled your ass. Boys, that's the end of the game. We beat the final boss. The Fey March. The old dead king mentioned that place. So basically, after Leviathan fucked our boat up and she fell overboard, he took her to the Summon Lands. And time, I guess, moves faster there. So she spent years in the whatever amount of time we've been spending. Weeks, months. So there you go. Basically, time has no meaning, son. The Grumple Grommet reigns supreme in the Fey March. She's had enough time to get over the fact that Cain was tricked into killing her mom, son, and blowing up her village. Cecil's like, that shows a lot of maturity, Rydia. It shows a lot of maturity, Rydia, that you're able to forgive him. Is nobody going to do anything? Golbez became a hand. And we're just going to stand here while he grabs the crystal and fucks off. Another complaint I have about this game, every time I've played it, is it feels like you're not accomplishing anything. Everything we do, Golbez just shows up and like shits in our pudding and runs away laughing. And we're like, well, Golbez fucked us again. Looks like we're having shit pudding again, son. Not since that baby with the death stand in Stardust Crusaders has anyone had it so bad. Well, at least the last crystal's in the sealed cave, and there's no way Golbez will ever get in there. Looks like we're going to have to assault the Tower of Babel. So the Tower of Babel is so tall, it starts down here and then pokes above the ground. So that's neat. All right, we've officially entered the Gird Your Loins phase of Final Fantasy IV's gameplay loop. Let's take a look at Rydia. First of all, put her in the back row, son. So she uses whip-type weapons if you wanted to melee with her for some reason. For some unfathomable reason. We should hit up the Fat Chocobo and we'll get you some... We'll get you that change rod. The headband is not really something she needs equipped. It increases physical attack power, I think. So we could actually put it on Cain. Oh, he went from 68 to 70. That's the greatest betrayal I've ever felt. God damn it, Cain. You're killing me. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. Oh, Rosa and Yang have just been unconscious this entire time. Oh, she can't cast white magic anymore, but she has good black magic. and summons, which is basically even gooder black magic when you break it down. Bio Poison Toad. My favorite Battletoads Guilty Gear crossover character. Out of these, Titan is the most usable, I'd say, on any given moment, but they're all good in their own unique way. We recognize most of these from Final Fantasy III. The Mist Dragon's kind of new, I guess. And there you go. So that's neat. We got a dedicated black magic user. You love to see it. I was gonna say, you can't cast Raise yet, can you? You can't raise the roof, kid. Alright, let's get to exploring the castle. Oh, were those your dolls that were possessed, little girl? I won't hold you accountable for it, but Jesus will. And I'm a paladin, so like I'm good friends with Jesus. So if he asks, I mean, I'm just going to have to tell him the truth, because Jesus also knows when you're lying. And he doesn't get mad at you, he gets disappointed, and it's the worst possible thing that could happen. Okay. King Gia. Wait, I've already talked to him. God, you crowd are unhelpful. Alright, I guess we could go. I don't want to go shopping while my crowd's unconscious. Dwarven armor's hard as stone. Humans probably can't even walk around in it. Well, good for you. Let's find a bed to sleep in. Also, this is where the Fat Chocobo. The sacred bird. Fat Chocobo heresy. This is the sacred bird. I guess it is a different culture. They still love Gishel greens, and they still love to eat my items. They still love to get my items in their belly. Buddy boy. Alright, what are we giving you other than the business? Gonna sell that guy a thing. Store this magazine for later. Store this silver apple. You gotta keep the legend sword. The whole game is like the Buster Sword, son. Initial equip, as the menu says. Alright, now we need to take some guff. The dancing dagger. See, she can actually use the dancing dagger if she wanted to. If she wanted to. Change rod. Yeah, get that whip out of your hand. I don't think we need to be dealing with any of that. Wizard hat. Cool. The infirmary. Dwarves are tough, but we get hurt too. He taught me a lesson. See, I like your all's cool orange color scheme. You're the cool dwarves. Not get well soon, get well quick. That's the kind of card Sonic gives you when you're at the hospital. $600 to sleep in your finest bed. Huzzah! I like how he has to walk all the way back over here to where he initiated the conversation. Oh, they sell remedies. They're very expensive. Even Mr. Dink is like, Douglas, I don't know if this is quite worth money. Douglas, I know I like to talk a big game, but you might be spreading your old friend Mr. Dink a little thin there. Are you familiar with an IOU, Douglas? Don't tell Mrs. Dink. Okay. Did Mrs. Dink become the mayor when they rebooted that shit into like Disney's Doug? The cross. At the cross where I first saw the light and the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. Here we grab a couple in case somebody gets cursed. Once again to bring up Star Fox. And you lead back to here. All roads lead back to the Dwarf Main Hall. apparently. The West Tower, or as some people call it, the Best Tower. We call those people criminals. Golbez is gone. Are there many like Golbez in the overworld? No, he's one of a kind. They broke the mold when they made that asshole. I can tell you that right now. East Tower is the Beast Tower, some would say. And we call those people heroes. Okay, take what you want. Believe I will. I mean, I was already going to, but it's nice of you to say so. Look, you thought I didn't know about the secret stuff. He's like, oh God. I hid the good shit in the back before I told the heroes to take whatever they want, but they still found it. Isn't there a way to get over there? Man, guess not. You know there's the best shit. Oh God, we got to solve this fucking puzzle. The power ring makes you powerful. We can give that to King too, boys. Glass cannon dragoon. Boom. You know what that means if we were to take this headband off and put the mithril helm back on him? No, why can't you be at 69 attack power? Why do you have to do this to me, Kane? Why do you have to break my heart? Oh, Kane. Why do we fall? Master Kane. He had a partisan the size of a tangerine. It's not a very big partisan when you think about it. More like a fartisan. Who the hell let James Rolfe in here while I'm playing Final Fantasy IV? My God. Oh, you thought I didn't notice this one? Good secret box. The Dwarf Axe. You can slap that shit on Cecil. Boom. That's attack power right there, boys. It's probably got low accuracy. Yeah, 75%. Maybe we'll get lucky and the game won't fuck us over. I can already hear Shirley laughing from here for 2 solid minutes. Oh, we didn't finish looting the West Tower. So let's do that right quick. A lickety split. It'll prove quite useful. Yeah, well, it'll do me a lot more good than it will you, crowd, sitting here hoarding it. I like how it's nothing but berserker wine. I mean, literally, I like that. It's a good item for later in the game when we want to berserk up and fight the big boss. Namingway, what are you doing in the West Tower? No wonder I hate the West Tower. It's so hard to get away from that guy. Elixir. I don't want to change my name, stupid. God. Just call you Bakaway. The Black Belt. Believe my boy Yang gets some use out of that black belt. Just saying. Boom. Oh God, will we ever? I know how we'll get out of here. We'll whoop away the worries. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're finally ready to hit up the item shop, son. I told you we were in the guard our loins phase of the cycle. Flame shields and flame armors and sage hats and sage robes. Alright, we want to get her a rune ring and a sage robe and a sage hat. Yang can equip this too. Why not? Oh, my bag's full. That's why. God damn it. None of them mad. And not that I'm bitter. Heaven forbid. Okay, we need to sell some of this garbage and then we'll be good. Boom. Boom. I think we bought armor for you too, didn't we? Oh, she's already wearing a sage robe, isn't she? Oh good, that means I didn't accidentally buy two. I win. Alright, we're not going to use these fucking things down here. We're in like Fireland. I'm too lazy to go back and pick sell 10, so I'm just going to do this. Of course, I guess the sell 10 would just sell the whole stack even if it's less than 10. So most of these things we're going to sell the whole stack, so why not? Hang on to that mithril glove in case we find that Kane is getting the shit kicked out of him too much. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Inventory management in an old Final Fantasy game. If you find this part of the playthrough boring, I got no one else to blame. I guess we could upgrade your shield and your armors. That's expensive as shit. Hey, are you sure you need that flame armor? I've got some right here, so I can hand me down to you. How about that? How about that? Aren't you glad you're back in our party, Kane? Aren't you glad we're good friends? Aren't you glad you didn't say banana, Kane? I know I am. And okay, we are all good. Oh, you can adjust this. You can adjust this. Is that a Namingway mod change, or is that in the vanilla game? Because I swear to God, I didn't realize that. I'm just looking down here to see if there's any of this shit I can vendor. These casting items that I refuse to use. Well, I've been using them somewhat. It's just they're so weak. Oh, so weak, my friend. It does feel good to have them in the inventory. And plus, they probably don't even sell for all that much, do they? No. I'd rather throw them away if we want to pick up a good item than to sell them. Alright. We can get you a flame spear. I know you always wanted one. Some blind arrows. 1, 2, 3. Cool. You know what? Because we bought those, I am going to sell the thunder arrows. Trying to decide if we want to actually worry about if Kane starts getting beat up too much, if I want to carry that damn mithril gear around. Give him his new flame spear, boom. Tell you what, just because it gives me peace of mind, we'll give you back your helmet. He's already wearing a headband. You're already wearing, you still got that light helmet. It's worth trying. Okay. Are we finally good? Let's go into this secret room that only I knew about. Pub Lally Ho. Were you the only guy in here? So what happens when you hide your pub in the back? This isn't a town in Japan where you can expect people to find your bar hidden on the 3rd floor of some random building down a back alley. I appreciate the no-nonsense nature of his dance. He's just like, hey, I'm one schlubby dwarf in the middle of an abandoned pub, and I'm gonna shimmy and shake it, and you're gonna watch and have a good time. Where's the lie? Lally-ho indeed. And of course, there's one more secret over here. Son, this is the developer room. So this is a genuine hidden Easter egg room. S. Tanaka. I don't recognize your name. You're not one of the regular Japanese game developers that I rant at. T. Endo. What's this little frog got to say? Koizumi. No vacation again, isn't that right, Mr. S? Wonder what that S could stand for. I bet it rhymes with Blockaguchi. I'm my own original JRPG developer, Blockaguchi. Dabashi. I didn't steal nothing. I was frank. I wonder what that's based on. We'll never know what these little inside jokes were based on. So we got a battle with Kaoki, or Kaoki. Want to hear my violin? Not really. Fine. I don't know what you're referencing. Is this what it feels like to be a Tenfey viewer? There's a Chocobo here all of a sudden. It's Sakaguchi. He made himself a Chocobo so he couldn't be held accountable for his sins he's put us through, son. Is Hidetaka Miyazaki hid down here somewhere with Shigeru Miyamoto, my arch nemesis, the anti-Tenfey League of Japanese game developers? You made the menus. That's good. You designed the maps. That's nice. You did the pixel art. That's good. Did you work on the pixel remaster? Probably. Hope the monsters I drew for you, they ain't bad, I guess. The octopus was kind of goofy. He's like, oh, I'll show you a goofy octopus, boys. You give me 2 Final Fantasies, I'll get you a goofy octopus. I'll be the only female on the team once your graphics partner leaves, son. Gag on all the text art. My God, did David Moffat write this one character? This will be my final project. I hope you like it. Rip Tanaka, son. Boys, we're having the best time talking to the game's developers. The composers all... Nobuo Uematsu must be in here somewhere. You're the sound effects guy. Of course, Uematsu made himself a Namingway, just like Sakaguchi made himself a Chocobo. You can teach me to play the instrument. Oh boy, can I be in the Black Mages? He's programming sound. That's what he does best. You also did sound effects. They took 2 of you, huh? You know what? They should have made it where each of these harps play a different song from the OST when you click on them. That's what I would have done, but I'm not you, Nobuo Uematsu. I'm not a musical genius. Making beloved, catchy, heartstring tugging, emotional pieces that'll be remembered throughout the history of humanity. I'm a guy playing the video game on the internet, son. You wish you could be on my level. Ah, Sakaguchi, I cornered him at the end of a hallway. Oh no, another person. Am I supposed to kill you? H. Ito. He's going back to bed. You threw that hatchet at him and ended the fight. Queh. Oh no, Sakaguchi. You got trapped in the corner. A Chocobo's fine too, Sakaguchi. Oh, what's down here? The break room. I wonder how it could... Is that a unique piece of music? You'll notice the floor tiles are all fucked up. I wonder if that has something to do with this being the break room. Rosa and Rydia, eh? You girls are cute. Oh no. Stop trying to hit on my girlfriend, idiot. Idiot. No more extra movies, no more bugs. I guess by movie, you mean the little cinematic cutscenes where the characters walk around and shit. That's neat. Yeah, but I was going to say, the kids that discovered this back in the day in America were probably like, what the hell's going on? It's like when you get the dream developer ending of Chrono Trigger. Another one of y'all. Weak. Check your status. Okay. Oh, he cast Libra on himself. He's weak against everything. Weak against... Oh, God. What, girls in specs? I didn't catch all that. Son. We're having the best time down here fucking around in the developer's room. Are there going to be any more cameos? Do I need to get in another battle? Say something, Sakaguchi. How dare you make yourself a cool-looking orange and red and yellow Chocobo? Baka. Call you Baka, Gucci. Okay. Okay, these have started repeating. Get the hell away from this man. Where he can finish his vaudeville routine. We lost a Gil from a cameo. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. We've had too much fun. The fourth wall will never recover from what we just put it through. All right, I think we're finally ready to advance the game's plot yet again. Bad joke, boo. The decoy and stuff, it's just, I can't imagine when I'm going to use them. But I know they're very important and I have to have them in my inventory at all times. I mean, are we worried about what claws he has? Probably. Probably. If we get so desperate that we need this healing staff, times are truly too tough to even be endured. Alright, I think that's about the best we're gonna do. The best we can hope for, son. Loins have achieved girded status. Hey King, did I ever tell you about that time I helped Rosa gird her loins? God bless that poor dragoon boy, son. He's put through something. Lally-ho to you, my friend. Fine, I'm glad there's no items up there. It's my favorite. Has a weapon called the super cannon. I guess they didn't feel like putting more effort into it than that. The kid who wrote Axe Cop wrote that. Boys, here lately, YouTube has been recommending me little shorts that are from the Axe Cop cartoon. And it's been so interesting seeing people in the comments who have no idea what Axe Cop is, being like, this shit is crazy. It's like a kid wrote it. And then always someone in the comments has to be like, yeah, because a kid did write it. For the record, I'm a big Axe Cop fan. Hard to believe. Rubicant of Fire. Oh yeah, I guess he's the only one. We've killed the other 3 fiends. I forgot. They were so weak and pathetic. I forgot that we've already murked all of them, son. Don't overestimate your powers. He's telling me to run away. Joseph Joestar, dwarf there. The Pot of Life. Drink sweet water. Grow strong when drink. So if you don't want to sleep in a bed, you can just stay there. Alrighty. Well, here we are back on the overworld map. About to begin our next expedition to the Tower of Babel. But the hour is growing late for me, so even though it's only been an hour and a half, I'm going to go ahead and end this recorded session. I'm sure y'all will forgive me someday. In the meantime, I'm going to be down here in the underworld. You have crossed the underworld map.